Hello, good morning, and happy Monday. Woo, I'm not sure this is going to be the most quality recording today, so I just want to remind you straight up that as from this moment, the Reiki is in motion. Whatever I say and speak will follow through to you. So don't worry, you'll be completely connected. And the way that the session has gone so far, just finding the space to be in today, because so cold outdoors with it being such beautiful weather in the UK at the moment, certainly in the northern parts. Um, we are just, it's just so gorgeous to be out in the sunshine and in nature. And, found this beautiful cherry blossom that's just opening up. And also with some daffodils just opening up right beside me here. So they're going to obviously be the focus of our meditation today. And get the camera onto those in a moment. You can really just sit and soak up their chi energy. But just briefly before we do that, it feels like that they are really beautiful reminders. I started off just sitting with the snowdrops for a minute this morning, and they are there. It's just like it's like they're coming to the end of their time to shine, and so we're moving through that portal into the fresh new energy. There's lots of other flowers starting to wake up in the garden and the buds on the trees, so there's lots of new energy coming in. And actually this morning, I don't know how you guys feel, but it's just really expansive. It's like there's so many new possibilities landing, and almost it is always limitless possibilities, of course, but just a huge mass of possibilities landing. So interestingly, that ties up with Mondays, and Mondays are named for the moon, and the moon is all about emotions and clearing, and helping us to navigate the emotional field and work with it in positive ways. So it's great reason to have a meditation on a Monday. The thing is, with the working week, it traditionally starts on a Monday, which can be a little taxing because it's a day of reflection energetically, and a day for great discernment, to feel into what is needed this week, but not in a blind way, with all of our wiles around us and all of our highest wisdom and intentions, to really only it's not that we're not going to do anything at all, but it's like we're just going to discern where our action points are needed so that we don't set off on the wrong foot. And of course, that's not to say sometimes we have to, that's the other side of this. The limitless possibilities also mean that we might need to shake a few of the wrong trees first. So it's not that there's any problem if we do go about it the wrong way, but it's just about having our wits about us all the time to recognize once we set out on a path if it's definitely leading the wrong way, and when it's time to shift our intentions and our physical focus onto something else. So that's very much the energy of today. This time of year ties in with, and also where the Reiki is going. Of course, you will have your very own more specific versions of that, and also maybe different realities around that. So that's just a loose feel for what's coming through. So just take a moment now to get comfortable and to let those ideas land. Feel into the idea of surrendering to Mnday, Monday, where we feel into what's going on in our working week. Where are we at today? What are the big things in your biggest picture that are landing at the moment? Get a sense loosely of those, and what more specific things are arriving for you today that you can take action upon that lead to that outcome. I'm going to let Reiki then take away or lift off anything that isn't needed, and bring more focus and power so that we really see that it become really obvious. I feel like sometimes just need a really obvious sign. So I say, like, yeah, could you make this so obvious, because I don't want to miss it. So then you will get those signs come through as to where your focus needs to be. And it may feel like it's not going in the direction that you envisage you need to take in order to get to the thing you want to get to. That's what's wonderfully exciting about this, because it may look like you're heading back down an old rabbit hole, but in there could well be some special magic that's just waiting for you to reconnect with, that's going to expand you. So this is where we're at. So now let's just bring it all into our inner world to bring a sense of peace. Just gonna put that. And as you feel into your inner world, you may want to look at the image of the daffodils gently opening up. Getting a feel of their energy, of their potential. The way they're gently moving in the breeze. The way they're so perfectly designed for their specific job of being a daffodil. They know their purpose, and they merrily live in it, knowing that their entire makeup allows them to be just that. When they get enough sunshine, nurturing from nature, they really shine and bloom. Gift a lot of light, a huge amount of positivity. The colours they bring, all about confidence and will, sun power, masculine energy. So lovely antidote to our moon energy of emotional clearing and understanding. So just inviting in the holy fire. Holy fire. Holy fire. Holy fire. Enter into our bodies. Feeling that light above our crown shining down. You might want to picture it as a daffodil over your head. Imagine you're at the bottom of a daffodil stem. Its beautiful, now open head, beaming its powerful energy down onto you, infused with the light of Reiki. That wonderful funnel, magnifying all that sun energy, all that bright yellow flavor down into your crown. That positivity, that shine, the glow, the dance, the playfulness, the strength, the leadership. Just allowing that holy fire and the light of the daffodils to gently move through your body from crown all the way down through, feeling it enter your heart space. Begin to spread out through your arms, down your torso, into your sacral area, your divine womb space where you create all that comes into your life, filling this with the positivity and love, allowing any clearing to go on, lifting away those tasks, emotions and ambitions that aren't aligned with your purpose today on this Monday, lifting them away and gifting you with the discernment to see those which are and to land them beautifully into your reality in a timely manner. Just surrendering completely to that energy, knowing that these things will land. Now, it's completely surrendering to this light, being guided by it until I call you back. And just bringing your awareness to the whole of your body. Maybe you can hear the sound of the bees in the background buzzing, gathering the nectar from the blossom above. Bees are a beautiful force of creation. They work together in hives to create honey. Which is a lovely analogy for whatever work we're each doing and bringing in today. We're up there somewhere. So just gently bringing yourself back into your space. You can feel the energy from that Reiki is continuing to work, even though sitting outside in quite a chill wind is actually very warm inside me right now. The Reiki flows through. So just gently coming back, allowing for the fact that you may feel a little out there for the next 5 or 10 minutes. And just take it easy on yourself. Take a moment to go for a little walk or whatever feels right for you. Just to ground and feel for what comes next, how this resonates for you, and trust in the Reiki to bring up that which you need to do. And of course, from that we will hit the ground running, but perhaps in a different way to what we'd envisaged. And so let's go and put our practical heads into our spiritual places and our spiritual places into our practical machinations, and go and get those actions that we need with beautiful discernment. If you are around this Thursday evening, I'm doing a self-gnosis session at the Reiki Barn here, and bringing in some real light to our individual journeys, what we're up to, where we're going, and a little bit more around so really much about self-knowledge and how that reflects into the spaces that we're showing up in, and how we can bring more love to ourselves and others in our relationships. So that's going to be an interesting one. It's 2 hours from 6 until 8. So if you're interested in that, drop me a line and let me know. We've also got the Ostara experience up at Arbor Low on the 20th of March, again, 6 till 8 p.m. So you may want to join me on that. That's a sacred earth experience where I really connect to the land and the energies of that time. It'll be all about play and ritual in that space to really lean into those aspects of our inner child and our greatest leader, internal leader, to really help us to shift our realities into what we need coming up. And then, of course, I've always got my Reiki 1 and 2 classes, which are where you can then begin to really channel your own light into you every day to help with your daily discernment and growth in whatever you're doing. And then the other thing coming up, which is really exciting, and actually I'm really excited about, more so than the other things, really, as much as they're all mine and beautiful energy, we actually have William Rand coming over to Glastonbury in July. He's here doing some training, but for people, running some classes in Holy Fire. And he is going to give a talk in Glastonbury on the 12th, Saturday the 12th. So I'm putting together the details of that. So if you would like to be involved and meet William Rand, who is the head of our International Centre for Reiki Training, he's who I've done my training with, along with several other Reiki masters too. Then it would be a great opportunity to meet him and ask questions and receive an empowerment. So that is It's fascinating spending time with William, and his sessions are always incredibly powerful, and he's very insightful. So any of the questions you may have around things that go on for you in your life will be welcome. You don't have to be Reiki attuned to be there. It's very similar to these meditations, that you can just show up and just enjoy the experience and learn more about it from him. So again, let me know if you're interested in that. And meanwhile, from this beautiful blossom tree that is ready to oh, it's just the best time of year, these blossoms, and they're such a short period that they're blooming for. So make the most of every moment with this one. So delicate, fragile, and pretty, incredibly pretty. So from me, the cherry blossom and the daffodils, have a beautiful, beautiful week.